Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 2nd. This week looks really, really good, actually. I gotta say. I would say it's mostly about you in a lot of ways, which is nice, very fiery as well. Probably a lot of like thinking about moving forward and doing whatever you can to move forward as well. It looks really good. So you start off with the Five of Clubs, which is all about like thinking about things in general. I know that's very general, but I mean, that's what it means. It means just like thinking about a lot of stuff, having a lot of things going on in your head. But I would say that actually these would be very structured thoughts, which is nice. Not like chaotic thought. This is like thinking about a lot, having a lot on your mind, but having those thoughts being very structured and very down to earth and very like having very methodical plans as well. I think that's the only word that comes to mind is methodical. I think, I see things for you being very like kind of step by step in order, perfect this week in a lot of ways, which is really nice. This is also a card of renovation as well, but that goes for your home and it goes for your entire life. So a lot of you could be working on your home, and some of you could be working on renovating areas of your life, getting healthier, looking at your health, examining your health in a lot of ways with this card. And it can even represent like renovating your life, as in thinking like, I need to have more fun. I always say this is like the go fishing card, because it's like, a lot of you could be picking up some hobbies and things like that. Maybe your life, you're at that point in your life where like you're just like, look, I can't even talk. This is how crazy this card is. It's like being like, I need to go fishing, like I said, or I need to go pick up a hobby, or I need to do something different, just so you can have something to do that's like different. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs, which represents Sagittarius in a lot of ways. So that's nice. Very fun, having a lot of fun, kind of like the Sagittarian, just typical fun type of week. I guess you could say this card represents charisma as well. Under a lot of card reading systems, they call this card charisma, so it represents having a lot of charisma as well. It can also represent gaining authority, becoming an authority, looking at how you can gain more authority in a lot of ways, and looking at how you can just make yourself more charismatic. Maybe some of you are working on things like, your confidence or something like that in a lot of ways. It's also a card of power and like I said, developing power and even authority. So that's what I would look at. I would also say a very social week for you as well, because you have the Five of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, and you also end with the King of Clubs. So I'd say there's like a lot of very, very social energy going on. Next, you have the Six of Hearts, which is a very nice card. It's all about a change in karma for you, and being able to put energy into things effectively now and getting that energy back. So like if in the past you've been trying to get something to move forward, whether that's a relationship, business, job, doesn't matter, then and it hasn't been working out, now you can finally go back to those things, put energy into them, and expect to get something out of it. So it's like you can finally get things moving forward. This is also a card of negotiation. So any of you that are involved in anything negotiation wise, this is will be a very good week for you. So like if you're in court, really good for things like court, really good for things like getting divorced. I know that's not necessarily a good thing, but it's still very good for dealing with things like that. Very good for buying a car. It's a negotiation. It's also great for any of you that are in sales. So if any of you are in sales, this is a very good card. Next, you have the Three of Spades, needing to watch your health. So definitely watch your health this week. Usually this card comes up though when you're working really hard, and so there could be like a lot of stress because you're working very hard. So just make sure to take a balanced approach to work and things like that. And it can also be a card that comes up like during a frustrating situation, like maybe you're dealing with something and it's very frustrating. Although while it's a very successful week, of course, even when we have successful weeks, I think, we can still be dealing with something. So if you're dealing with frustration, this card can sometimes just say, hey, take a step back, step away from it, and just like allow things to happen, and it could get a lot better. And finally, you have the King of Clubs, which again represents Sagittarius, represents fire sign. And King of Clubs is a very good card, very good for authority. Like I said, a lot of you could be stepping up into management positions, trying to become managers, trying to become authorities. I mean, this is the card of the leader as well, trying to be a leader, and while also being very intuitive as well. I always say that the King of Clubs is probably one of the better mixes for being a leader, because he's intuitive, but he's also very good at making decisions as well, and he's like got that kind of good balance. Also a great card for honesty, so it's a very good honest week for you. But it looks like a really exciting week, so thank you for watching and definitely enjoy the week.